Welcome to what should be a fantastic close to the MAC football season as we crown a champion in the MAC Conference Championship game. This is a surprising matchup, the proverbial David versus Goliath, a ranked versus an unranked team, an opportunity to spring a major upset and build a legacy. As we'll see a team from the MAC, the Toledo Rockets, taking on the fourth-ranked team, the Western Michigan Broncos. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So Western Michigan's offense making their way on the field to open this game. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team. Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Quick throw caught on the left side. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs stay in the back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, this is football today, whether you're watching the NFL or college football. Coaches go for it on fourth down. Here's the opening drive. Fourth down on their own side of the 50. Don't even blink. They go for it. To their credit, they pick it up, and they're thinking about trying to get points here on this opening drive.
Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. First down and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Impressive opening drive. The 10th play coming up. It's third down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Touchdown, Broncos. setting the tone early on offense. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
So the Toledo Rockets offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Grab down the middle. It's Allen. Good enough for the first down to the 37. The Rockets will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Now it's second down here. And now the running back's got it again. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. And the Rockets come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Western Michigan offense back on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realize that the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Ball handed off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield to the 42.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And this pass is on target, caught. They bring him down after a short gain there. Well, Kirk, Western Michigan has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. 2nd down after that previous play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Will he score here? He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Brought for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. And this offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking right, this one caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Rockets looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Now the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Short completion, a third down play coming up. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And now trapped behind the line. It'll be a short loss. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. The Rockets will line up to punt it away. And here's the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Broncos offense back on the field now. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. He's escaping the pocket now. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
And he's brought down, but they move backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. The offense now operating in empty. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's going to take off. Finding some room at the 25. And he heads out of bounds after another big scramble. This defense has had no answer for the quarterback runs today. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Bringing pressure. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he's got it. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we go through an entire regular season to get to this point, and thus far the MAC championship has seen it all. The unpredictable, yes, but some breathtaking plays as well. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the conclusion of the MAC championship.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. And the Rockets come to the line in the hurry up. And the tailback's got it again. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. See what the call is on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Throws a stiff arm. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. No huddle here for the offense. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Rockets' offense is on the move now. It's a shotgun run call. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. As a design quarterback keeper. The junior able to bring him down quickly. 2nd and goal for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Rockets. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Comes Western Michigan's offense out there. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. The Rockets will come to the line and crank up the tempo.
Well, that's a quarterback's dream to have all the time in the world sitting back in that pocket. Allows him to scan the field and be able to find an open receiver without
escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And they'll give it to the back. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. He knocks this one right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Western Michigan offense back on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down here for this offense. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Well, Kurt, Western Michigan has the lead here. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the handoff. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking to pass this time. The pass rush closing in. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Broncos. And now they'll set up for the point after. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And now another deep ball here. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield.
Hey, you're trailing late in the game like this, you're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the field.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And the Rockets will crank up the tempo.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did. And then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He makes the grab. Tackle quickly at the 10, but now the offense really threatening to score. The Rockets are going to keep this drive moving. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Toledo. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, 4th quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos offense back on the field now. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Important 2nd down play coming up. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Across the 45 now. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Special seasons have a way of bringing out the best in teams. Now they can call themselves champions of the MAC.